Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Chase Craig, and today, if you've been following me on Twitter or Instagram, if you don't, you should. And if you have been following me on Twitter or Instagram, you've been noticing I've been shouting out Survivor a lot. I've been putting on my Survivor tape and reaching out, and you might think I've gone a little crazy. And if you do, well, you're not wrong. I am a little crazy, but that's a whole nother issue. I'm a huge Survivor fan. I'm kind of, I guess you could say I'm a Survivor nerd, and a lot of it is. Okay, anyway, today I'm doing a review of the new Survivor episode. It was actually I just got done watching, and I had to do my review now because it's fresh in my mind, and I can't stop thinking about it. It's is great. It's finally back to what I fell in love with. I think the last few seasons, the last last few seasons, it was bad. It wasn't good. I don't know if it was the casting, the people they just didn't work well, and they just weren't good. A lot of times people become too like when they go on the island, the first thing they're going to do is find a hidden immunity, and it becomes almost like a joke that the first thing people want to do is find a hidden immunity idol. And even on this episode, the first thing people did and was go find an idol or try to find an idol. And if someone disappears for a couple minutes, they know exactly what they're doing. If the first 3 days, I think the videography team did a very good job of actually shooting all of it better than it was before, because I think people would naturally try and find the hidden immunity. Ever since Russell, it's become like a challenge. People, the first thing they want to do is find a hidden immunity idol, and maybe, but that's a whole nother story that people probably shouldn't do that. Again, I'm feeling good right now. I feel very excited, and I just want to talk about it, and that's I haven't felt that way in a long time, so something about it felt really good. Something is back on Survivor that has been missing for so long. I don't know what that is yet. But overall, it was a good episode. Right from the bat, we get David versus Goliath. Right from the bat, the idea of the show, David versus Goliath. And obviously, who I'm gonna root for is Team David. Although I'm not really rooting for any one person in particular. Although I guess you would probably imagine the person I would want to root for would be the wrestler, and you'd be wrong. He's not on WWE anymore, so I don't really care. I found myself getting very into the challenges, and I found myself being very proud of the David team, the way they. What happened during the immunity challenge was it was thrilling. It was very good. It was almost a come from behind victory, and then it wasn't. And then the surprise ending. I'm talking about it like it's scripted. There's a lot of conspiracy theories like the Survivor is scripted, which it isn't. But the show ended with. This episode ended with, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the episode, then turn this video off and then come back to it. The episode ended with, the guy's name is Joe. I still haven't memorized everyone's names yet, but the guy's name is Joe, and he was removed from the game because he was injured. And it was like such a kind of gut-wrenching thing. Is that on the David tribe, he's probably the strongest guy, and then he was taken out because he fell down on the boat when they were coming back to tribe, and it was just it was gut wrenching. I didn't like that. That was bad. Yeah, and apparently we see for next week they're gonna step up, and hopefully the David train will be okay. I feel good. I feel like I want to talk about it, which I haven't felt in a long time. And anyway, if I'm onto something here, please leave a like and comment. Tell me what you guys thought of the episode if you haven't seen it. And if you haven't seen it, then I'm sure you could probably see it on the CBS website. And then come back and tell me what you thought, because I'd love to know what you guys think. And one thing that I can't help but think of from the very get-go was the narcissism of the Goliath tribe. from like when the Goliath first stepped up and they were so proud of themselves, and then David team came out and they were very snarky and laughing at him, and then they also just be interesting. And I think that's another reason why I kind of wanted the David tribe to win. That's one thing I noticed. The idea of a David versus Goliath is a good idea, is because what ultimately wins Survivor isn't strength and it's not smarts. It's not one thing. It's not one side or the other that would win. It's not even a collection of both traits. Rather, what would win Survivor is the being able to take whatever odds that you have against you and use them in your favor. As I'm kind of quoting him. I don't care anyway. Sebastian is being very quiet all of a sudden, which usually means he is defecating somewhere in this room. So I should probably clean that up. And until next time, be sure to stay sinful. Hey guys, oh, that was a terrible intro. That was bad. That was bad. Let me do it again. One more time. One more time. I could do it. I keep trying to do it like Joey Graceffa. Ha! That's not me. Hello, Chippy guys. Yes, that's not me either. That's not me. That's kind of an old. He doesn't even do that anymore. I don't know what's wrong with me.